Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin market. So last time when we talked about the Bitcoin, we said that until market stands below 60 even area, the perspective stands uncertain with some bearish sentiment. So to make us start thinking about taking long position on Bitcoin, market has to break this level. As you can see, currently it has been done. So market right now around 63. Now we could return back to the idea of the possible taking the long position here. What the reason was for that is difficult to say. So some traders tell that actually this may be the Trump shorting attempt. Maybe an expectation of the improvement of the ETF on Ethereum this week. So you could see that Ethereum has jumped for 5%. An expectation of the adoption improvement of the ETF this week. Maybe the record inflows in the Bitcoin ETFs last week. So we also talked about this in Telegram channel. It was more than 300 billion of net inflows. This was a record high for a really long-term period. Maybe, and I suppose that in general, all of them together making this impact. So my suggestion is that inflows still in ETFs play the dominant role in this recent rally. So first of all, we're starting from the monthly chart, and you could see that minor spike down and falling upward return inside of the body of the flag might have really significant consequences for a Bitcoin market. And these consequences obviously should be bullish. So in fact, this is a kind of the failure attempt to break it down and market return as back up. So this clearly looks bullish, and it suggests that market should try to reach the upper border at least. But usually when such performance market shows, it's usually trying to challenge the upper border of the consolidation, which in our case will be also the all-time high. That's what we have to keep in mind. On the weekly chart, here is very tricky action. So we talked about the double repo pattern, and in fact it has shown really good result with this collapse, but it barely hasn't reached the target, showing early reversal and this bounce up from the confidence area. Trend remains bearish on the weekly chart, so it means that we should treat for trading on the high time frames, on the weekly in particular. We should treat it by far only as a retracement of the downward action. So it means that it might be just a reaction on a strong support area. We're talking just about the technical reasons. So based on the weekly chart, the question is still on the table whether we will get downside continuation or not. In fact, if you take a close look at the daily chart, you could see that we had clearly looking ABCD downside action that we have traded. It's completed the target right at the OP, and in fact we have got this triple to buy here. Its minimum target probably is already done, so 30% retracement on the whole downward action. So we even could try to check this stuff. If I just move this to the A point, you could see where it stands the 30% level. Stands right here. So this target already was overdone, and actually market, what's more important to us, the market actually has broken through the confidence resistance area, which means that here we have to keep an eye for two levels. We don't need this level anymore, so just could take it out. But also we need to keep an eye on this 618 level, additional 618 level. Why this is important? Just because this 618 level 66 even is important for the double repo on the weekly chart. because if market will break it up, it means the double repo is done. So it hasn't failed, just hasn't quite reached the target. And if market moves above the 618 level of the whole downside, that double repo action, it means that this pattern already is done and it's not working anymore. At the same time, 65 level is just the 618 resistance of the great downside thrusting action. So we could say that 65, 66 will be next strong resistance on a daily chart. Since market has broken 60 even area, our context for trading turns to the bullish, because we are trading on a daily intraday basis. So we use daily for a direction and a trend direction, and use intraday charts to consider patterns and levels where we theoretically could try to take a position with the daily direction. So now on the daily chart, we literally could say that trend stands bullish. We have good acceleration here, and market stands at some local extreme points. So somewhere around 63, 63.50, around this stuff. So the most obvious pattern that you could recognize here is, of course, the hand and shoulders. So that's a particular pattern that we intend to keep an eye on for position taking. On Thursday, we have talked about this ABCD retracement to the 60 even area, and that's actually why we said that it's very important for in general sentiment for the direction on the Bitcoin market. Reaction on the 60 even was really nice, so it once again shows you and confirms our way of trading. So we trying to use very strong levels to take the position, because it always or in 99% triggers at least technical response. Very small pullback should happen, and it has happened for more than the 3.5 thousand Bitcoin. It's more than enough then to move stops to the break even to get some profit on this pullback out from this level. Now market has completed the XOP target of this ABCD pattern, and it stands very close to the neckline. In the current circumstances, it's logical to just wait for a pullback here, trying to catch the right arm for a position taking. Since we have really strong downside action here, chances to get this pullback are really good. So based on all this logic, I suggest that watching for 59, 59, 50 area, which will be confidence support, and take a look at these previous tops already, and match really great to the bottom of the left arm. This is a good level to consider for possible taking a long position with the anticipation of further upwardation on the Bitcoin, at least to the resistance of this 64-65 area, despite that maybe late if hand shoulders could fail or something could go wrong. But at the first bounce and moving to the 64, it's more or less safe, so it's not very risky. That's the strategy and trading plan that we would like to follow in the nearest few sessions. Let's see how it will turn. And as I said, next important point that we have to keep an eye on will be this 65 resistance area. So upward breakout will open good perspective for the further action to the upside and challenging on the 74 top.